Well, the holiday weekend, of course, not starting so bright for some families. Hundreds of thousands of households were left without power this morning. Duke Energy started intentional outages to protect the power grid after an unprecedented level of demand on the system caused by all of this cold weather. The good news, as of about half an hour ago, just under 6,000 customers remain without power in Mecklenburg County. It's about 35,000 statewide. WCNC Charlotte's Jesse Pierre live now in Ballantyne. Jess, you spoke to a spokesperson for one of the energy companies. What did he have to share about these power outages today?
Well, Duke Energy tells me that it was pretty much the perfect storm. They were dealing yesterday with about 40,000 outages because of the wind event. So on one side, you have them, restoring power for all of those households, also dealing with cold temperatures. So then you have a lot of households using energy and power because of the cold temperatures. So a spokesperson with Duke Energy tells me that they experienced a record number of energy usage. So they had to reduce stress on the system so that they could avoid a major disaster. Now I'm here in Ballantyne, and you can see over here, like, some of the lights are up and you can see some of the households do have power back on, but that's not the same for all. Now Duke Energy started rolling blackouts or load shedding early this morning. Bill Norton, a spokesperson, says they reduced demand on the system by shutting off the power, starting off with the larger industrial manufacturers first, who use a lot of energy, then households. He says it impacted about 500,000 customers. Power is usually restored within 30 to 60 minutes, but sometimes it does take longer. Now, the rolling blackouts ended late in the morning, but not everyone's power has returned. Norton says that's because they have to restore the power slowly.
We're bringing them back on in chunks so it doesn't stress the system again. So that's 10,000 customers at a time, then another 10,000 after a bit of time, then another 10,000. So you can't flip the switch and bring them all back on at once, or you crash the grid.
Now, Norton says he expects a majority of households to have their power restored by the end of the day. Meanwhile, especially with these cold weather, Duke Energy is asking everyone to take a small measure to try to reduce energy use and conserve energy in general. Norton mentioned that, if every household dropped the thermostat two to three temperatures, that it would make a huge difference to conserve energy. Live in Ballantyne, Jesse Pierre, WCNC Charlotte.
All right, they are getting there, though, so hopefully everybody's restored by later tonight. Thanks, Jess. Well, Charlotte Water says it's had trouble taking calls on its 311 line today due to high volume. Many people are experiencing frozen pipes with the temperatures so low. The agency says if your pipes are frozen, don't panic. Open faucets slightly to give melting ice a place to go without stressing the pipe. Also, know where your master valve is in case a pipe does burst. Keep your house warm if possible, and do not, under any circumstances, use electrical appliances to heat pipes directly. The city says this presents a plumbing risk or creates the possibility of fire hazards and electrocution. You can stay up to date on the latest impacts of this storm wherever you go. Just download the WCNC app for free on the App Store and Google Play Store.